Well, what we are learning right now is Manchester-bound flight from Mumbai got diverted to Kuwait. Passengers allege that they have not been given proper facilities and passengers got stuck for over 12 hours. Passengers departed from Mumbai to Bahrain through Gulf Air. Is what we are learning, and it got diverted to Kuwait due to the engine failure. After 7 hours, passengers were provided with food and the waiting room. Around 100 passengers, including Indians and Pakistanis, were provided facilities after 7 hours of landing. Now, 2 waiting rooms have been given to them with proper food and blanket. Current time at Kuwait is 6 p.m. After 9 hours, next flight will be arranged, that is 3 a.m. local time Kuwait. Indian authorities are now in touch with the passengers is what we are learning. But this is the news that is coming as far as this flight is concerned. Several Indian passengers is what we are learning have been left stranded at Kuwait airport after a Gulf Air Bahrain Manchester flight GFS of December 1st was diverted there due to technical reasons. Now, since Indians are not eligible for visa on arrival in Kuwait, they were not able to leave the airport, and the Indian embassy there is trying to assist them is what we are learning. But this is a 23-hour ordeal is what we are learning that many Indians had to face. Crossing over to my colleague Nikhil, who joins us live on the broadcast with more details. Nikhil, we are learning that many Indians were stranded after Gulf Air's flight's emergency landing in Kuwait. Give us more details on this.
Well, as far as the details are concerned, many of the passengers had departed from Mumbai to Bahrain. Bahrain was layover, and thereafter they were supposed to take another flight of the Gulf Air for the Manchester, but it got diverted to Kuwait because of the engine failure. And after 7 to 8 hours, the Indian passengers were provided with the proper facilities. After the Indian authorities, they came in the between, they spoke to the Kuwait officials, but till that time, no relief was provided to them. And it is something which is being alleged by many of the passengers that the passenger of a different origin or foreign nationals, they were given the priority as opposed to the Indians. But after 7 to 8 hours, many of the facilities were provided, and as we speak, the passengers are already for their onward journey to Manchester. They have boarded the flight as per the Indian time 5 a.m. and the flight has left at about 6 a.m. as per the Indian time. So they are about to reach Manchester, in a couple of hours. But this is the ordeal which has been informed by the passengers who faced a couple of problems when they landed in the Kuwait. Back to you.
Well, absolutely. And this is, in fact, a story that we are tracking for you, that several Indian passengers were left stranded at the airport after there was a technical glitch in the aircraft. And what we are learning is that since Indians are not eligible for visa on arrival, they were not allowed to leave their airport, and hence they were there and they faced a lot of issues there as well. Thanking my colleague Nikhil for all the inputs. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. With this, taking a short break, we'll be right back with more news and updates. Stay with us.